see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoffs, especially on these.
Big screen over the right side. Hill and they chase him down. Past the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Jacksonville State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, here's an inside gift. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can he make it to the marker? He breaks free. Now here he goes. One carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get in.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. But begin the drive in excellent field position. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the single back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. At the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made, and he does put the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. And the Razorbacks will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. No huddle now for the offense. So Arkansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? QB decides to keep it here. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. That one sails incomplete, threw it too far.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Team making their way on the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Touchdown, Arkansas! Great connection there for 6 points.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he's able to send the punt away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's caught. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They're going to run it. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Past the 50. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield. Caught with room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight. who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short game. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
And that's a 5 down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st down and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Breaks into the clear. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good.
Jacksonville State, 10.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it on a crossing route.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the punt team now wanting to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Arkansas. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here. The ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball around, and this could be the end of the game.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the right side on the toss. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So it's Arkansas in front. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. No, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return will be brought down. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Looking to throw it on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a... Return. Good work by the return man. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a stiff arm.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. QB keeper all the way. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, what the heck? Might as well go for it here on 4th down. You have such a big lead. What do you have to lose? Let's see the coach and what decision he comes up with.
And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After another score to punctuate this offense performance, they'll just kick it away, let the defense close it out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Of course, in the playoffs,